Right, again, I start one of these match day experiences in the bathroom. I am ready, going to get ready to go to watch the Burnley game against Reading at the Select Carlisle Stadium. But before we get into any of that, what I want to do is thank you guys so much for all the love and support in the last video as well. It means a lot to me with the amount of views. We've got one of the most viewed ones I've ever done. It's up there in the top 3 of the most views I've ever done. So, and it's the most viewed one I've done since I've come back. So what I want to say is thank you guys ever so much for all the love and support. We're going to be doing a lot more Reading FC content on here. We've got a community in Twitter that I want to bring the Reading fans and the wrestling fans and the football fans all together in one, where we can know about what I'm doing next, what I've got, the ideas I've got coming up, and any of you guys want to promote any of the stuff that you guys are doing, you can put in there as well. Not only that, all of the social media links are down below. After the games now, about an hour or so after a game, I'm going to go on Twitter and do a space. And basically what that means is you guys can come on. I'm not going to give my full thoughts. I want to hear from you guys. While I'm editing this video and while I'm doing it, I want to hear from you guys about what you thought about the game, what you thought about the team, and where you think we're going to go moving forward. And we'll put some of that together. And I'll re-upload that to Twitter so you guys will be able to watch that anytime you want. And at the same time, we'll be able to hear what everyone wants to see us do moving forward. So there's going to be a host that will be doing it with me. Don't know who that could be. It'd be someone else. Maybe do someone different weekly who can come in, host it as well with me while I edit it, because it's going to be while I'm editing my video as well at the same time. So I can listen to you guys while I do that and then go moving forward. So, with enough of me rambling, now I'm going to get myself ready and I'm going to get myself down to Select Carlisle Stadium. And before I go in, I'm going to give how I'm feeling. Very nervous right now, but very excited about the team news. I've just seen it. It looks like it's going to be a 4-4-2 or a 4-3-3. We don't know yet, but completely different to what we've experienced before. And it looks a little bit more attacking. So let's go down there. Let's give my final thoughts before I get into the ground. And then if there's a goal and I haven't celebrated too much and can record it, I'll do it just like I did last time. So let's go. Right, I'm here, ready to go in a minute, to go and accept my seat, ready for the game. Very nervous. I'm excited. I think this is the most excited I've been for a long time since Paulin's. I think since when we actually survived the season before. But we've got a little bit in the stomach today. That's making me feel a little bit nervous, but also very excited to see how this goes. Noel Hunt, as I said in the preview show, Noel Hunt has nothing to lose over the next 5 games. Just go out there, do what you need to do, and hopefully we get the win. So let's go and check it out. Right, so far so good. 0-0 so far, just before half-time, just come out to get my point. Playing very well. There seems to be an actual structure to this team. Going forward, the shots are not great. I think Burnley have probably had about 70% possession. But apart from that, Luton are now beating Rotherham, thank fuck. So that's good. Just seeing that as it comes up. So yeah, all going our way. Half-time going well. Let's see how the second half goes. Yours. Right, I am back home, sweating because it's so fucking hot in this house. But back home now. Let's summarize the game. Excellent. We went into this game hoping for a draw and wishing for a win. At the end of the day, we got what we were hoping for is the big manager bounce. And I have to say, the players really cared on that pitch, and it was fantastic to watch. Really enjoyed seeing the players giving a shit during that game and sort of really helping us push ourselves over the line to get us to the next level and where to go and what to do and really put that platform to go on to the next game and push it forward more. So I'm very, very, very happy with that. I can't say first half, I thought it was a great performance. I thought defensively, I think overall defensively, shutting them out and not letting them really shoot inside the box and really containing them as well. And I have to say, good praise to Burnley as well. The way they play football is fantastic to watch. If I was a Burnley fan, I could see why you guys are promoted. But today, our defence was top notch. Going forward is a bit iffy at times. Joe, I think the only negative we could say if we look at everything, we're going to have a look at all the stats and tables and everything like that in a minute. But I think the only negative you can say was Jow was his hold up play wasn't the greatest. Flick it on, he wasn't really let going. Very lackluster at times as well, but we expect that from Jow. And we know that's what we're going to get out of him. I thought the fans as well. What I will say about Reading is I do knock our fans a lot for stuff they say or tweet or do anything like that. But the support in the stadium today was phenomenal, was exceptional, was brilliant. Full 90 minutes, Club 1871 bouncing. Where I sit in the East Stand in Y26 was bouncing and going. North Stand was going, West Stand was going. Everyone was all together at once, and we've been needing that for a while. I'm hoping that with this now we can go on to the next game. We'll have a look at the next game as well in this video. Have a brief overview of it. We won't do predictions for that one because it'd be too late, unless you want me to do a separate video just for predictions. But we'll get everyone's prediction on Twitter and Instagram and everything like that. So make sure you go and follow our social media pages for that. And I'll get all the predictions together, and then when we do the review show on the Luton game, we will go through those predictions, and we'll go through those little predictions that people did and see who got and if anyone got it right, and then we'll go from there. Right, let's share the other screen. Let me pause myself. Edit, take over. Right, let's have a look at this 0-0. Great. Let's have a look at these stats then, shall we? So stats: Burnley have 75% possession, probably about right. We had 16. They had 16 shots compared to us 7. We had 0 on target compared to their 1. They had 8 off blocked passing percentage. They had 90% passing percentage with our 64. There is one stat I saw. I don't think it's on this one on my phone. At half time, Burnley had 323 passes compared to our, I think it was 90, which I found brilliant. The yellow card was a bit interesting. I thought today we actually had a really good referee. I thought he did really well. And then the second half, at the end of it, he really decided to sort of flame his cards out, I thought, at the end of that. But let's have a look at the table. So with that draw, Burnley are unable to get our 106 points. They had to win all of their remaining games to be able to get that. And they did not. So let's have a look down the bottom with Cardiff losing 4-1 to Sheffield United. Let's have a look at the scores, actually, because I haven't actually looked at the scores. Where do I go on here? Fixtures. Let's see if it's on there. Here we go. Sky Bet. So with Cardiff losing 4-1, Blackpool beating Wigan 1-0, which is all right. Doesn't really. QPR losing, which is huge for us, 3-0 to Coventry. Luton beating Rotherham 2-0, which is good for us. We've got to go up against Luton next. West Brom coming back from behind to win. Huddersfield lost against Swansea. I would have thought that would have been there we go. 76% possession, 19 shots. Yeah, look at that. Huddersfield put back in the mix with that. Jesus. So yes, so very happy. The scores went for us to this weekend as well. Really happy with that. So happy to see that. So let's have a look at that table again before we go on to anything else. Go Bet Championship. I'm not editing anything because one, I can nick be bothered. So Wigan on 34, Blackpool 38. We're on 42. Drew on same points as Cardiff. Oh, that was different a minute ago. Oh, they've updated it. Okay. So we're now level on points just because of goal difference. We are below Cardiff, which is great to see. QPR are really in the mix as well as Huddersfield, and Rotherham are there as well. Anything above. So Rotherham, Huddersfield, QPR, Cardiff, and Reading. Blackpool and Wigan for me are down. But watch Blackpool do a resurgence and come over. But I don't see that happening. So it's between these four now, 5, to see who stays up. Before we get into it, let's go to predictions. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to show you. I'm going to do a little bit behind the scenes of all the stuff that I do. Not that you care, but I thought it might be nice. Right, as you can see here, this is the Google Doc I do for before every Reading game with all the information I have and what I talk about and going forward. Yes, that still makes me laugh. Stephen Gerrard and Graham Potter on that list with the form tables. Right, predictions. Let's have a look. See if anyone got a 0-0 in these predictions. Not anyone. The only closest one so far is Charlie, who got a draw on Twitter. Andy Tennant got 2-2. Close. He said a draw. I'll give him that. Anyone with 0-0. 1-1. Andrew Costin got a 1-1. No one else. No one predicted a 0-0. Didn't see that coming. I thought someone did when I was on my way home. But yeah, so let's have a look at Luton. Right. So let's have a look. We played each other a lot of times. We've beaten them 26 times, lost them 24 times, and 10 draws. There is no draws in this until recently. That's where all the draws are coming. We haven't beaten them in 5 games we've lost against them. Since we beat them 2-1 in the league in December, the Boxing Day 2020. We've lost 1-0 in the FA Cup, drew 0-0, lost 2-0, lost 1-0, drew 0-0. So it's interesting to see here, isn't it, that we don't beat them. But let's have a look at. I'm not going to pause the video. Let's just go and have a look at Luton's current form together. Luton FC, Luton Town form. Let's have a look. They just beat Rotherham 2-0. This is my. Oh, hello. I haven't seen this website before. So in the last form, in the last 6 games, they are second. I thought they were. Not gonna lie, that has. Not gonna lie, that has really demolished my expectations for Wednesday now. But they are second at the moment. Haven't lost in 6. What was their away record like in the last 6? Still haven't lost. They are third in the away league form table. Played 6, won 3, drawn 3 with a +4 goal difference. Let's see if this done any different to our home. We are still 22nd at home. Sunderland are second last. Their home form is shocking. Where is Sunderland in the league? 9th. Oh, fair enough. So yeah, so what I want you guys to do in the comments down below in this video is put your score predictions down below. Don't forget as well, I'm going to end this share because that's better. Don't need to see that anymore. So don't forget as well, we will be back Wednesday. And after every game from now on, I will be doing a Twitter Spaces where we will be discussing with fans their opinion on the game, what they thought of it, their honest opinions. And just having a general chat with everyone. Everyone can come on if they want to come on to have a chat. We will have a little discussion about things and just get you guys to know when we're doing the next video and what we're going to be doing moving forward. So yes, make sure you come and join us after every game. Make sure you follow all of our social media pages. Don't forget the second channel down there as well. We're doing amazing views. But I just want to say again, thank you guys ever so much for all the views and everything, all the likes that you've been giving me. That has been made me feel very good. So thank you so much. And I will see you guys for the next video.